Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to Reader's Retreat. How you doing? I'm Paul. I'm doing awesome. Uh, couldn't be doing better if I tried, to tell you the truth. And I've been reading. I read a lot tonight. I'm going to keep reading tonight, though. Because I do want to get this done as fast as I can. There is 187 pages in this book, and I'm on page 91. So, I'm about halfway through, a little close to it. But this is for books that I need, the books I need to read. And I believe this is part 3 of that. So let's get it going. We're going to start with the mass market paperbacks. This is Anne Perry, A Breach of Promise. So somebody promised to marry someone, sounds like. This here is With a Vengeance by Eileen Dreyer. And looks like the cover's kind of cut. But, right there it is. And Susan Crenard, To Catch a Wolf. Anne Perry, Blue Gate Fields. Mary Ann Mitchell, Ambrosial Flesh. And most of these are mysteries. Some of them is urban fantasy. And some is adventure. There's a Clive Cussler, Alanis fan. Kathy Reich, Spider Bones. The Goblin Wood by Hilary Bell. Or something like that. This is by Jessica Fletcher and Donald Bain. It's Murder, She Wrote series. The Pilot for Murder. This is The Body in the Moonlight. And this is by Catherine Hall Page. This is a bunch of short stories of sci-fi. It's the 30th anniversary of DAW. This is by Ramsey Campbell, Dark Companions. This one is by Marcus Galloway, Buck and the Tiger. It's from the Accomplice. It's either from the Accomplice series or the series called Buck and the Tiger, and the book is Accomplice. I don't know. Unforgivable by Tina Wainscott. This is Andrea Kane, Scent of Danger. This is by Murray Smith, Devil's Juggler. This is Out of Time by Lynn Abbey. This is by Tess Gerson, The Keepsake. I probably murdered her last name, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Louis L'Amour, The Walking Drum. He's better known as a Western writer, but that looks like either medieval or Christian Crusade or something. Murder, She Wrote, Gin and Daggers by Jessica Fletcher and Donald Bain. Patricia Wentworth, The Case is Closed. Wendy Corset Stubb, Kiss Her Goodbye. And the last of this that's on this table is not the last of my mass markets, but it is the last on this table. Clive Cussler and Dirk Cussler, Poseidon's Arrow is a Dirk Pitt novel. Then we go to this hefty one. This here is 4 complete novels. The Greatest Adventures Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and 44 short stories. So this one here is 3 complete novels by John Saul. There's Brainchild, Nathaniel, and The God Project. This one here is by Adrian Tchaikovsky, Shards of Earth. This is by Anne Bishop, The Queen's Bargain. It's from the Black Jewel novel, the series I should say. Heard a lot about her. This here is by Helen Marshall, The Migration. This by Carol Berg, Ash and Silver. This here is Clive Cussler with Grant Blackwood, The Kingdom. This is a Fargo adventure. Here, this one here from the creators of Jason Bourne, Robert Ludlum. This is written by Kyle Mills, The Utopia Experiment. I had quite a few of these for a long time. We have Stephen King, Dreamcatcher. I'm sorry, but when I was in school, PH sounds like an F, not a V. This is Christine Feehan, Dark Sentinel. This is book 2, but I'm going to read it to see if I want to collect the rest of it. Colleen Hawke, Tiger's Quest. So I'm going to have to read it to see if I like her writing, because it's the only book I found. This here is by Bat Humphries, Dead Weight. It's based on a true story. David Drake. This is Foreign Legions. Let's see. It says Foreign Legions, created by David Drake, featuring a short novel by David Weber. This is Terry Brooks, The Voyage of the Jules Shannara Margar. This is Pinkertons, The Great Detective by Buell Riffenborough. And then we have this one. This is composed by Stefan Zem. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm sorry, but this is The Rivals of Sherlock Holmes. Has a bunch of different writers. It's a collection of Victorian detective tales. Murder, She Wrote, Destination Murder by Jessica Fletcher and Donald Bain. This is done by Lois H. Kresh, Sherlock Holmes versus Cthulhu. And this one is Amy Plum, Dreamfall. Never read this lady, so I got a couple of her books, so I might see which one is before the other one. And this one here, I don't know if it tells you which order they go in or not. Let's see, this is the okay. The other one I got is Twice Bitten. So Twice Bitten is the third one, so that's probably be the one I'm going to read to see if I want to collect the rest of the series. And then I heard a lot about this guy, so I bought a book with I think it's a bunch of short stories. Yeah. And it's Tales from the Night Side by Simon R. Green. I heard a lot of good stuff about him, so I want to check his writing out, so I bought that one. And I've really never read any Cassandra Clare yet, so I do have some other series running around here. I got one complete series, I think that she did, and I haven't read it yet, but this here is Lady Midnight. I think that's her newest series, or I could be wrong. So don't hate me because I get something wrong. Then we have Richard Castle, Rage and Heat. This is from the Castle TV series. And here's an oldie. I'm going to guess it's old. It's just the way it's made. Let's see. This one here came out in 1999. I think it first came out in 1998, so it ain't that old. And this is by Dorothy Allison, Cave Dweller. This is Robert Goldbrath. This is the third book. This is one I thought I didn't have. And it's Career of Evil. I read the first two, but now I need to get to that one. That's why you need to go through your books, because you do forget what books you have. Clive Cussler, The Gangsta, is an Isaac Bell adventure. Then the last two is by Lee and Child. They're Jack Reacher novels. This is In Midnight Line. And this is the last one, and this is make me. So, anyway, that's part 3 of books I need to read. And now I can get these books over there on that shelf. And I'll be doing more videos. You guys take care and keep watching. Talk to y'all later.